Ở số A, bạn thân nên trời Michi? If you're familiar with this line, you know who I'm gonna talk about today. So let's get started. Since its surprising debut over 20 years ago, Hallyu Wave has been a notorious cultural phenomenon, and K-pop, Korean popular music, is a requisite part of this. It was so significant that South Korea has developed its local culture industry to export its products and services. BTS is the first group of big hit entertainment founded by Bang Si-hyuk, and later the first South Korean group to debut an English song at No. 1 on the US Billboard Hot 100 chart. Bang's vision towards the group is quite different from other studios in the local industry, as he aims to portray BTS as authentic but relatable artists rather than heavenly perfect figures, which contribute to BTS' massive success and makes the music a valuable text to read. Starting as a hip-hop boy band, rap is a crucial part of BTS music and reflects a lot of their group personality. Therefore, this video aims to look at BTS rap music to identify the cultural hybridity of South Korea. This project begins with a literature review of pre-existing resources of the topic in order to set a theoretical framework to the whole project, as well as to equip foundational knowledge to cultural hybridity and BTS as a group. Besides that, this project will also implement a textual analysis method by analyzing the text gathered from BTS rap songs. It aims to understand the cultural hybridity through rap music in South Korea. The chosen text from BTS songs then will be analyzed in terms of lyrics, music production, and stage performance. Who is BTS? BTS is one of the biggest boy groups in the world in present days, with more than 11 million followers on Facebook, over 32 million subscribers on Bangtan TV, and more than 27 million followers on Twitter, and other significant achievements. In Vietnam, they got around 2.7 million mentions during their 2020 comeback. Such a big deal, right? Now, let's move on to the theoretical framework. First, let's look at the definition of cultural hybridity. Cultural hybridity is a space of translation in which it explores the connectors and influences across geographical, cultural, and national borders. Cultural hybridity is inseparable from globalization. Due to the rapid development of communication technologies and media products, it is much easier to exchange cultures, not only from the west to the east, but also in reverse direction. Secondly, what is rap? Rap music is a part of hip-hop culture, which also includes breakdancing, DJing, and graffiti. Being a part of hip-hop culture, rap has all the characteristics of hip-hop, a tool to express self and challenge injustice, and is closely related to the civil rights movement in the early 1920s. Although hip-hop was formed in the 1920s, or even earlier, it was not until the 1970s that rap was born and deeply connected to the African American culture in the US. Rap has a tendency to demonstrate self-reinvention and self-expression of the youth and reflects the struggle that they have to face in daily life. Because of cultural flow and hybridity, when mentioning rap with hip-hop as a music genre in the foreign context, it does not only mean music but also dreams, self-understanding, and even more values depending on the characteristic of the community that rap flows into. Due to the development of technology, aspiring artists now can create their own mixtape everywhere. This also presents an interesting opportunity to learn about identity due to the expressive and linguistic nature of rap music. Much of hip-hop's core expression have been boldly centered on a black masculinist identity. Dominant male-centered discourse eventually endorsed strong misogynist themes and portrayed male authenticity with violence, sexual attraction, and wealth. Although there are certain rappers going against this theme, many modern rappers are portraying women as sex icons, praising wealth and drugs, mentioning police brutality, discrimination, and poverty. The concept behind BTS is that the boys stop the stereotypes, criticism, and expectations that are firing at the young people like bullets. By analyzing 141 most significant songs from BTS from 2013 to 2020, it shows that there are certain patterns in their writing. 49 of them talk about passion and dream in different ways. Love and self-actualization both take up to 36 songs. Mental health issues take up to 33 songs, and 26 songs criticize the social standards pressuring the young generation. It shows that BTS is consistent with their healing concept for adolescents. Although their rap theme does not overlap with the masculinist identity popular in the Western rap, it does have certain commonalities, which is the authenticity of the underground rap instead of the industrialized production like other idol groups. That leads to my next criteria of comparison, which is the production of BTS rap songs. According to Song, Korean hip-hop artists use the work to connect the reality with their ideal world and express the freedom of identities, which is usually not achieved by the mainstream idols. Music of other K-pop idol groups are normally produced by professional producers rather than the members. BTS, on the other hand, have their own artistic freedom, which allows them to compose songs or take part in the production of most songs in their album, which is quite similar to the Western artist and the Korean underground hip-hop artist.
변해지는 건가 함께하는 순간
문 열고 딱 들어갔는데 막 피아노 소리 들리고 숲 뚜루룩 이러고 있길래 뭐냐고 가사 막 만들고 있고 진짜 이번 숲 그걸로 나오면 되게 재밌을 것 같아요.
함께하는 시간 그다음에 또 너가 마지막으로 만들어야 돼. 만들어 보십시오.
너와 나 모두가 너와 나 모두가
아니 너와 나 모두가 오케이 좋아.
시간 열일한다.
나 원래 음악 만드는 거 없었어. 니네 하고 다 받아놨어.
BTS songs also vary in tempo and have significantly high speechiness due to their hip-hop root. In Cyber Part 3 Killer, RM states that many Korean mainstream rappers can only rap in triplet flow, which makes them sound the same, and BTS rap line including RM, Suga, and J-Hope can do much better with variety of flows and style, such as speed style, straight flow, sung remix style, trap style, chant style, and so on.
속에서 나의 첫 이사 나를 세곤했어 희미한 기억 나의 이사에 돼가는 엄마 심장의 기계와 광활한 흉터였어 2010년 그 해변 대구에서 철없던 내가 이 세상에 크길 재곤했어 Straight to the most fun spotlight Oh, you wanna be my life? Wanna be
An interesting fact about triplet flow is that it is a very popular flow with the traditional African root. Triplet has been existing and popular since 1987, together with hip-hop culture, and used by many rappers now, which makes it quite saturated and indifferent to mass audience. Cool, right? The next thing that I look at is a stage performance outfit. Hip-hop fashion includes hats, watches, customized accessories. Denim, t-shirt, big baggy looks, and athletic wear are the staple in this style. Here are some examples from freestyling by Romero 2012 and some Western rappers' performance.
In the air right now, wrapping up a store. This first class, I am so new at this. Used to ride a metro, let us hit us retro. Like the infrareds on my feet, baby, let's go. Send out what they know me by, logic what they call me. Gotta catch a flight, but the fans wanna stop.
Meanwhile, BTS fashion is not limited to a certain style. They changed from the hip-hop heavy style in the first album to urban streetwear with fitted jeans, colorful shirts, and bomber jacket to suit, depending on the album concept. Their stage outfit has certain impact from the hip-hop style, such as sneakers, headband, denim, and sporty clothes, but in general, their fashion style is quite flexible and transnational. Through BTS, glocalization and cultural hybridity is clearly shown in their rap flow, song composing, as well as artistic freedom and the desire to show their own identities by music. Adapting certain traits from the Western rap, BTS localize the theme to resonate with the current audience, then globalize it to reach the international market with transnational outfit, highly relevant lyrics, and unique music production. In Vietnam, rap is still a young genre with only about 10 years of development. There are some big names in the field such as Binz, Envo, Carrick, Big Daddy, B-Ray, Magazine, Suboy, LK, and Wowie. And in recent years, it is not only something marginal anymore and starts to go mainstream. For example, Rap Viet and King of Rap are two shows in 2020 that got a lot of attention from the mass audiences and not only rap aficionados. They debuted with 6 million views and 2 million views respectively. This is a big step to make it more of a pop culture instead of a subculture. And thank you very much for listening, and stay tuned for my next podcast. Bye!